you guys, it's me, and I am back from traveling. I got back last night at like 4 in the morning, and it's because my plane got delayed. It was a crazy thing, and I feel like I don't even know what this video is, but just a little recap is that I went to Pennsylvania the past weekend, about a week actually, and got back, and I feel like everything that could have possibly gone wrong kind of went wrong, but I made it, and it was interesting because even though it was like my first trip by myself, it was actually like a wonderful feeling, even though it wasn't like that long, like the hour flights. But I definitely did learn like a little bit of stuff. And now I'm back. I got back in last night, and then I fell asleep until like 11, and then I went straight to work, and I was super super tired. And even today, like I am just like really really tired. And thankfully yesterday at work wasn't as busy, and I'm hoping that today is the same exact thing, and tomorrow, and hopefully this weekend, because honestly a lot happened at work. Well, it wasn't like a lot, but some stuff happened, and I didn't even realize it. And so now I feel like it's just going to be a crazy busy thing, and I don't know, just like a lot's been happening. But I had a question on Instagram, and just like I was like stuck on the airplane for a while actually, and I was like, if anybody wanted to ask some questions, go ahead and ask me questions, and I'd answer them hopefully on this video. But I didn't get any questions, and I feel like mostly because most people were sleeping, and then by the time that I guess like they woke up, I was already home. So I guess like a lot of people, like nobody actually even answered or asked questions. So I was like, it's cool. But I don't know, like this video is just like a little, I have no idea what I'm doing kind of a thing. At least like, I mean, there's that career wise that I always like have to sit down with myself and everything, and I mean like I have this like plan, and people like will always try to like make you turn away from that, and it's really hard to stay on track, especially when they are constantly like pushing you, like you are trying to go like this way, and people are kind of like making you turn the other way, even though you're trying to end it that way. And a part of you, I was wondering, because sometimes like for me, like I do tend to overthink it. I really shouldn't overthink it, and it's like, okay, so maybe they are right, and maybe I should do this, and if like what if this is the better option for me versus the one that I'm actually going for, and it's just like a big mesh, and it's a lot. So yeah. While I was also in Pennsylvania, I did record some stuff that my grandmother was making, and it was great. It was good. And then I made like not like stir fry noodles or anything, but made more like a stir fry like rice, and everybody actually liked it. And it was like without soy sauce, because my grandmother doesn't like, they don't eat like Chinese and Asian food or anything like Eastern Asian contents stuff. I don't know. Then like that sub region, they don't really have a lot of it, so they tend to not eat whole have like those options. So I made it, and literally the entire family like loved it, and I was like, wait, what? Like it made no sense to me, because I'm like, this is okay, and they're like, it's really good, and like I didn't think it was gonna be that good. And then I also got yelled at by my cousins because I never eat out, and I always like make everything at home. So like, you should eat out more often, like actual places, not just like, oh, here, grab like a slice of pizza. I'm like really, really tired. Grab like a slice of pizza and we'll call it great. It's like, eat out, like go out and visit and see things. So I don't really tend to do that, but my cousins, like I went down to go see Philadelphia for like the first time ever in my life, which is kind of cool. Not like the entire, I didn't get to do everything I wanted to, but there were parts of it. So I wanted to actually go like onto Penn's Landing. Although I did get to sit next to it, so like we could have taken the bridge across from it, but instead, because it was like so late at night, we just decided to have an ice cream. And then there was actually like fireworks, so we had no idea why. My cousins claimed it because I was there, but it definitely wasn't. But we couldn't see it. But had we gone over it, we could have gone to see it. So basically, ended our night eating ice cream and calling it great. Before that, we ended up going to see the Liberty Bell, which is kind of exciting. And the reason why I did not get to see Independence Hall and all that other great stuff was mostly because we spent a lot of time at the museum, the Art Museum of American Revolution, or the Museum of American Revolution. And honestly, we didn't even get to finish that entire like museum tour, or it's like a personal thing. And just because there was like a lot of information, and so that one we ended up spending about a good 2.5 hours there. It's a good 5 to 6 hours, and honestly, I wish I would go back and I would go over. It was like nice, like I loved history and like middle school and high school, and just like learning everything about it. And so it was like a little mini refresher, but it was like also like a very in core depth version of it, and it was very interesting. I was gonna put this into like my little weird vlog of my like Philadelphia, or like me visiting whatchamacallit. I didn't really vlog a whole lot, mostly because it was with my family. and it was just a nice time to like visit with them. So that's kind of it. And now I'm home, and I have no idea what to do, and I have no idea what to film, and my mind's just kind of gone kind of like out of there. And so yeah, I do hope to be traveling maybe at the end of the next month, but we've got things happening. So my cousin's having a baby shower. I don't know if I'm going or not. I'm hoping I am, but I have not booked my ticket yet, only because I do not know what my work schedule is going to be like. Navratri and Diwali is coming up, so I'm super excited for that. And then I have an invitation, which I will show you guys soon. But there is a thing where we are hosting in India. It's like a big celebration, and I really want to go, but it's right at Thanksgiving, so I do not know if I will be going there too. But it is a lot of traveling. And then my cousin's having like another marriage kind of a thing based off of the girl's side of the family. They want to host it in India as well, and so that's at the end of the year. That is all I know for sure. That's kind of like happening at the moment. And then somewhere along the lines, I'm hoping that I can get this master's thing done. I really want to get like a good paying job kind of a thing, and something that I also enjoy. I do sort of like the job that I have, but I know I can personally do better, and it's not something that I constantly enjoy doing. So I want to be able to do something that not only do I enjoy, but also I'm able to support myself, because even if I was to enjoy this job, I know I would not be able to support myself, and I'd have to work with another job as well. And for me, I'd rather just work that one job that I honestly enjoy, and I'm able to support myself. And for me, supporting myself is making at least 50 to 60 grand. And that is, I guess, sort of with my lifestyle. And my lifestyle is pretty like minimal. Like I don't have like a lot of things. So like in general, like I have my phone bill, but like I don't have like a cable account. I don't really have like other like Spotify or Pandora, like those excess like cash amounts that I always use. I have a car, so I have to pay insurance for that, and because I live in Michigan, it's really high. But like I don't know, like for me, like that's the stuff that I got to work on. So I also want to do a full-on clean binge of my entire room. I feel like every time I travel, it's like a nice clean spot, and when I come back home, it's like just like I could literally like just turn the focus of the camera like over this way, like maybe like in a foot, and you can see like all the mess and traveling stuff that I like in this past week that you not even like literally from 2 days ago, and then like not even a month ago, like from everything is just kind of like piled up. Like yes, I've gotten laundry done, but like me, it's literally just like dumping one suitcase out and putting the other stuff in, and then doing it all over again. And I just gotta like I just have to like empty out everything and just like declutter everything, because honestly I feel like I don't feel like claustrophobic, but I feel like so close in, even though my room is very big and stuff. I just feel like I keep adding more and more things to it, and I really want to like just pause, back off, and then do that deep clean and just call it great, because there's a lot of things that part of me like doesn't want to throw away, because it kind of does hold those like sentimental values and memories, and part of me just needs to be like, okay, you know what, that's great, take a picture of it, do something with it, and throw it out or donate it or something, because it's just you're not using it, you're not doing anything with it. Like I have like all these candles, and I only like of course I only use like once in a while, like every year, but like what am I doing if I'm not using it for like that month? I'm like, do I really need this? Like probably not. Of course you'll need it when you have these emergencies, but part of me is just like, I don't know, I need to like take this all out. I gotta throw away that. I have a comforter, and I switched out for this one because it's actually starting to feel like fall. Like it's starting to be cold, and people like there's like subscription boxes coming. People are showing me like other fall things, and I'm like, really want all this stuff, but I kind of also don't, because I know I'm not gonna end up using it, and it's just like a lot. So plan, excuse me. I need to go to sleep, but I can't go to sleep. I really want to get pizza too, so I'm. So that's the plan, is to just finish everything off. I feel like this whole year has kind of just gone by, and like August is basically over. People are starting school again, and I don't know. Like I just need to call it great. Like I just had that bullet journal, and I honestly want a smaller version of it. I could continue on with it, but it's like for me, it's like it's not what I want, and I don't know how to make it to something that I want, and so that's just a weird feeling and everything. So that's kind of my little spiel, rant, whatever. My little brain dump is what I'm gonna. I don't know. I think this is what I'm gonna call videos, like brain dump. Just like throw everything that's out in my mind and just say it out and call it great, because I just need to like empty out my brain, and I like literally just like these thoughts and stuff, they just come out. So that's what this is. So we're gonna call it brain dumps. I don't know if it's gonna be a series or whatever, but maybe if I can't think of a title, we're just gonna call it Brain Dump 1, Brain Dump 2. I have no idea. But I hope you guys have a great day. I will love you all. Bye. Also, if you want to subscribe and see more, go ahead and click my face right over here. And if you'd like to see the last video or some other random one, click over there. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.